Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Undead Unluck chapter 83. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So last chapter, Andy whooped Billy's sorry freaking ass, and it was epic. He went all in with blood clones. It was bomb as hell, and I'm telling you, Harushibara sensei, this is how you fucking do blood weapons. Anyways, now it is up to Fuko to defeat Spring. I'm so excited to see this fight, but it looks like we got some other shit going down first. Let's get to chapter 83, see what's in store for us this week. Union headquarters, and this chapter is titled, The Lives You Wager Shall Be. Our attacks via satellite are not working. Any and all attacks are being nullified. Fuko Izumo has made contact with the Spring atop the tower. She what? Fuko's on her own? Where are the others? Probably engaged with Under. We won't be able to provide support unless we do something about those cherry blossom trees. And the boss gave orders to damage them as little as possible. In the end, it's always negators risking their lives. Ooh, here we go. Now we're here with Fuko versus Spring. You come here alone? Should that be called courageous or simply foolish? Don't you dare mock me this way, trite human vessel. I've come to talk to you. To talk with the Uma? Though I'm guessing this is to boost the force of her unluck. What the? She's going to try a like ability boost now? It's too dangerous. That thing is in its phase 2 form. Oh, Fuko. I had been watching the entire time because I wanted to get to know you. When I did, I saw that you were always atop this tower. You watched people turn into cherry trees as you drank sake all the while. At first I thought it was because you found it amusing, but once night came, you looked extremely lonely. Since you didn't directly attack people, maybe you just had something you needed to talk about. That's what crossed my mind, at least. So long as your quest objective, Uma, we're going to have to defeat you, but before that, I'd like to have a little chat. How could you be so carefree? Human wishes to chat with me? Uma? Well, you're dressed and carry things that are made by man, like parasols and wooden get sandals. Ooh. Here are the names of those whose lives were claimed after defeat by my hand. I'm old in Edo. Cherry trees were revealed. Wait. Oh my god. I'm old in Edo. Cherry trees were revealed as being. Oh my god. Oh god, this is where I'm fucking up. In olden Edo, cherry trees were reviled as being sinister. The falling petals were seen as harbingers of demise, signs of ill omen. Hence, they were reviled. Oh, Spring! Like, I want to protect Spring. It's so sad. When I was found out as a demon of blossoms by the likes of men, they would give chase to slay me, wishing me dead all the while. 'Tis for that reason cherry trees are the things that I turned all of them into. Those who approached me lacking means or measures were turned into blossoms. Those who dared to claim that the spring blossoms carried bad luck, I've employed a game of chance and have bested them. Hence, should you too oppose me, my luck would prevail. I get it. I get why you hate humans and why you're fixated on games of chance. But just let me say this. I love cherry blossoms. A long time ago, there were wars and everyone was sensitive about death. That's why they started associating it with the fleeting nature of cherry blossoms. Nowadays, people are focused on new encounters and new journeys, and it's cherry blossoms and spring that help evoke that imagery. They're things I always envy. Aww, Fuko. I negate the luck of anyone I touch. Unluck. I tried my best to attend school till middle school, but I dropped out halfway. I didn't go to high school either. Whenever I would look out my window as I stayed cooped up in my room in the spring, I'd see beautiful cherry blossoms and the sight of people happily enjoying the springtime of their youth. I'm sure that someone you don't know who loves spring changed the perception of it, so that cherry blossoms so that spring itself is the season for new encounters. What I'm trying to say is, what's the matter? Abnormality detected in spring. What? It looks like it's in pain. Run away, huh? Run away. No, bet away. This is the gambling den of the mighty blossoms. The lives you wager shall be. The score shall be settled in a decisive round match. 100,000 total. Phase 3? Umas are in their complete forms at 2, aren't they? Wait, did he say 100,000 lives? Will my life alone not do? Most certainly not. Should you win this bet, the blossom lives in my core shall be yours to take. Should you lose, the lives you have wagered shall join the bevy of blossoms. Now then, come hither. Those who shall serve as this girl's capital come forth. Think it and your body will turn into money. 100,000, eh? Think the union can cover it? Of course it can. If we get every branch together, we'll have change to spare. Do none dare step up? Nay, none of you are able, such is man's nature. None shall dare wager their lives on the likes of a mere child. I'm sure that you have a heart capable of caring for someone. Run away, huh? If you do, I can reach it. I can beat you with my own luck. Everyone at the union, please, so that I can get to know spring more, so that I can get to love spring more. I ask you, please. What's that? Put your lives in my hands. Roger. Woo! That is the spirit. Now come and we shall begin. Let round 1 commence. Things are about to kick off. Yeah! This is going to be so good. Is that Victor? Dude, that's Victor. Dude, this is going to be lit. That's either Billy or Victor, but I think dude, that looks like Victor. If that's Victor, holy shit, if that's Victor. Dude, I will trip if that is Victor. But man, this chapter is really good. I like this. I like this little twist about spring, how spring came to be. Spring became like this. Spring is lonely because of all the hate. Ah, God. You know what? You know what caused all of this? The timing, Yoshifumi, is everything. The mob mentality. I want to go back to because I want to go back to this, because I think this is very, very important. With spring. In olden Edo, cherry trees were reviled as being sinister. The fallen petals were seen as harbingers of demise, signs of ill omen. Hence, they were reviled. And now, with cherry blossoms, people are focused on new encounters and new journeys, and it's let me go back. Actually, let me start here. A long time ago, there were wars, and everyone was sensitive about death. That's why they started associating it with the fleeting nature of cherry blossoms. Sounds very familiar, doesn't it? A lot of people are like this right now. And that's where it's kind of where spring is right about this, about human nature. Let's see, where is it? Where's that shit? There was something about human nature here. There was something about human nature up in here, I thought. Hold on. Here it is. Do none dare step up? Nay, none of you are able. Such is man's nature. None shall dare wager their lives on the likes of a mere child. Yeah, there's this too. Human nature, you know what he's saying here is because man is very selfish. That's what he's saying here. But going back to what he was saying here about going back to about the cherry blossoms with Fuko and spring, and yes, we do have a straight up Yang motif because it's talking not just in the art itself of Fuko and spring, but also with the cherry blossoms themselves being, you know, spring talking about being, you know, the cherry blossoms representing death and harbinger of bad omens and shit, and then Fuko being the opposite, where it's cherry blossoms to her, and you know, modern Japan represent new beginnings and new journeys and shit like that. I really do like this, and you know, you have the bad luck and the good luck and all that going on too. I really do like this chapter. I think it's very important to have stuff like this, and I've noticed this too in manga, is that we've been getting more content like this, talking about like talking about the mob mentality and comparing and contrasting like death and life and death like this. And I think it's very important to have it just in general, but especially right now, because people don't seem to understand it. They're so blinded by their emotions. It's unbelievable, but 'tis human nature. 'Tis selfish human nature. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this chapter. Are you guys excited for this gamble we're going to be getting? And what do you guys think about spring? I feel so bad for him, and I totally understand this. What do you guys, actually, that's another good question though. What do you guys think he represents in terms of God's test? I kind of think it represents, because remember what he was saying about human nature? I think it's supposed to represent charity and selflessness. Because remember, the negators are supposed to come together and work together and use the tools God has given them to defeat God, to prove that they can take care of themselves and be independent of God. I think that's what this is. And I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember, and because spring is the last one that they're killing, remember. So spring is representing a new beginning. There's a reason why this is the last one that they're going to be defeating before going after God. Think about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Undead Unluck content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All is in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, Friend Me on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.